hard to get to them. Oh, it's me, sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 4 p.m. My name is Dean Stevenson. It's a Friday afternoon. It's winter in Hobart. What the fuck are you doing here? It's winter. It's winter. It's really cold. Why are you all here? Because hands up who's not been to Mona before. You came all the way here in winter. Wow. It's great. Well, welcome. Good. I hope it's worth the journey. If you spent any time today in the museum, you might have seen me here at the piano. Writing music. So it's new music every day that I'm here. That was the idea behind the 4 p.m. installation. It's a new thing. It's a new start. It's challenging the idea that I used to have, and know my kids had, and some, if you have students, or maybe you know that sometimes you go, have I got an idea today to do the thing that I like to do? Well, for me, it's music. For you, it might be poetry or dancing or whatever you do. And you go, have I got an idea today? And then you go, nah. Oh, well. Ooh, what's on the telly? So that very quick flick from having no idea to just going, oh, well, I'll only do it when I've got an idea. And I think wrapped up in that is all this stigmatism about having the perfect idea and getting it right and blah, blah, blah. Whereas I thought I'd challenge that here at Mona and show up each day to write something new, regardless of whether I had an idea or not. So it's not always about an inspired thing, it's just a thing. The one you just heard was a nice piece, that is why we play it each day when the curtain goes up. That was from the 195th day that I have been here in the museum writing a piece, and today is day 370. So it's just someone just did that. Yeah, just to the size of the vitamin D tablets I take in the morning. So it's just showing up and writing something every day. So we are about to play it at this moment. What I've done today has the musicians haven't seen, and so we're about to kind of have a quick rehearsal and a discussion in front of you. You don't normally see rehearsals, but today you do, and you're welcome. So we're going to have a quick go. I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions because you don't understand what we're doing. I hope you get a drink from the bar around the corner. There's probably pizzas as well. Grab a pizza, and we're going to dig in to this, and we'll come back with some questions. Is that cool? Is that cool? Got it? Yeah, makes sense? All right. So please thank and welcome the ensemble for today. Miranda, Phoebe, Caleb, and Nick. Okay. So I started and I had an idea. And for anyone who wants to see the score, there's a paper version down here if you want to geek out on that, or that screen over there will show the thing as I move it by. I started with an idea and I started to write it rhythmically, and then I went, that's ridiculous, that'll never work. So I thought I'll just write a description in that you can improvise. As soon as you say improvise to string musicians, they normally shit themselves, but let's see how it goes. And
But you want us to improvise on a note kind of thing, not just
all
random
those
notes.
funny things in there. Yes, so I started with a thing, and then I started some rhythmic stuff, and I don't think it comes back to the original idea. So it'll sound odd. It's going to sound weird. So what I'm hoping is that we do those G, they go like a scoop from the F sharp, I think. It's a semitone scoop. So the first 3 bars until the melody comes in, we have the melody from the first final. It's just sort of just it's timeless. 15 seconds of just sort of all on G, just dee da dee. We're getting a bit busier, a bit more. You as well, until you get to, and then I'll go Q A, and then you can play that melody.
In what sort of tempo?
Dee dun da 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 dee dun da, something like that. So finishing with 2 crotchets, dee da ba, and it'll be B.
So are we doing exactly the amount of scoops written, or we can,
No. Starting slowly, sparsely.
QA and QB.
I'll QA and QB.
Gotcha.
Yes. Right.
Let's get
Clear
going.
as mud. All right. Hey, well, okay, whoa. Start slower. Start softer.
Okay.
Jesus. Fucking Jimi Hendrix in the... Go for the F instead. F natural. F up to G. F sharp. Okay. And then pause. Right. That's it. So now you get a sense of how I want to start. I know. What's going on?
F sharp or the F natural?
F sharp. So starting a bit softer, bring it in. When it gets to a good intensity, you come in with your melody at A.
Maybe starting at piano.
Starting at piano,
Yeah.
thank you. But I enjoy your enthusiasm. And then B, we go down a little softer to that G. You don't have to do the slurs at B, the scoops at B.
Okay.
And then up the pause, and then start again at C, same thing. And then da-da-da-da, and then Q melody at D. And then we go into up at E, where we basically do the same thing again. It's only at letter F where we start to do melodic rhythmic stuff, okay?
So you just cue all the letters.
I will cue all the
And
letters.
then we'll see how it goes.
Who's confused? Fuck me, yep. Most of the hands go, great. Oh, this could have been the worst idea I've ever had. This is the first time in 370 days I've ever said improvise. Ever. So this is a very auspicious day.
Okay. We'll start
Okay.
off really softly.
Okay,
and
here
then,
we go.
yeah, okay. Yes. Little D. And E. Right.
it promises a lot. Imagine if now we went into like ba, ba. You'd all go hang on, what the
Can we try sliding
Both ways, so up and down from the F sharp?
sliding down.
No.
Sure. It's
So we're doing that bit.
pedal? You can pedal the
Sure.
open G.
yeah, it's a good idea. Lots of volume.
Yeah.
What I want to do is now we've done this, we'll play the piece as written, as I've actually put notes on proper, and then we'll go, that intro doesn't sound like it belongs to the piece you wrote, Dean. And so maybe we'll find a way to put them together later on in the piece.
Okay.
You want to move on from now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go on from letter F. So it's it's actually quite class. Dee doo dee da.
So 1, 2, 3.
On the
1,
second beat.
2.
One. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Dee doo dee ga. Yep. So we have. I've written who starts from F. It's cello at 1. Second bar of F. It's the viola, and then cello again. Go.
Who's first?
You. I've written it down. Yes. Oh. If you're... And then... Right. So, if you're on beat 1, just play.
Just play.
Okay? From the F again.
Yeah.
Nice and loud. Oh, no, sorry.
So
Sorry.
you've
Piano
got piano.
getting loud.
Yeah.
Piano getting louder. Okay. Now we start.
I'm coming in wrong. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. But there. It's quite very quick. All playing at what beat 1 letter G. Ding, ding. Yep. 1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try it again.
Again.
D, yes.
Just run it again.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing again?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Same tempo to I. J. K. There's M. Good, hold there. Now, I reckon at this moment, there's some of you in the crowd who would like a bit of jazz or heavy metal, and you're going, how the fuck did I end up in here for a string quartet playing stuff I don't like? Which is really interesting. So what happens now is we're trying to figure it out, and we will, and by the time we get to run it again, it'll sound like we know it. But we will. You will. I have complete faith. You haven't let me down yet. But what I like the fact that you're all here is you're going, oh, I don't know what's happening. I can't hear a melody yet. And I hope that a little further on you go, oh, now I'm starting to hear a melody. And then you can come back to it and kind of hear it and anticipate it and want it. So rehearsals are funny like this. Who used to play like in high school bands and stuff? Community bands, a few of you. Keep your hand up if you still play in bands. Yeah, see, most of you just like, fuck, you know, you're being suitably traumatised right now because you never got past third clarinet. You're just squawking away in the back. Stop. Why do we keep stopping all the time? Okay. Anyway. Okay, shall we do that much again? I reckon we can do... We can really kick it along.
Yes, well, give us a chance.
Of course, I know. We eventually. From letter G. Beep, 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 beep. Yep.
So it's probably better if we think in minims, isn't it? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very bad.
Yes.
1, 2.
H. Hold on, we're going to pause that. Sorry. Yep, from letter N. N, yep. So you've got crotchet, minim with cello. Dee, dee, wee, maybe a little writ into that pause.
And who starts on O?
I do.
Okay, cool. So then you guys leave that in.
Yep.
Let's try from...
Same again, from letter N.
N.
And then also getting questions.
So we're just holding a note over.
Hold on. Okay, so we're slower now. Dee da ba 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 bee da ba. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a writ. The bar before P is just first violin to set it up.
Okay, so I've got
Dee
crotches.
da
Do you want me to
da
slow
dee da
down?
da da dee da. Yes.
And also into O. What do you play?
P O.
So the bar before O, I've got crotchet, minnow.
Crotchet, minute, same as you. Yeah.
And then you guys bring it in. Yeah.
Actually, don't staccato that first crotchet because then that suits here. Yes. Thank you. Yep.
Should we go from N?
Let's go from N again.
N again.
And again. And again. It's going to be great when it's cute. Cello. Yo. Yes, there it is. I know, crazy. So what's interesting about these days is I'm not going to promise it's going to be good every day because that's a silly thing to do. And if you promise to yourself that you showed up to your canvas or your notebook every day to write a bestseller, you'd be a fool to do that as well. My problem is I'm in front of people all day. You're normally at home, hiding in your room where no one can see you. But on the back of what I do, the reason I do this is because I became acutely aware of how when I write something used to write something on my own, and you probably might do now, you write something on your own, like the blinds are down, the door's shut, the light's off, and you've got a fucking candle, that's all you've got, and it's just you, and you write something in your little book, and instantly you feel shame because that line wasn't worth Hemingway, or that bit of music wasn't worth Bach, and you go, oh, it's terrible, it's just not the size of the dream I had. And my response to that is, you're on your own. How can you feel shame when you're on your own? But it's a really common thing among people when I talk to them about creativity, is having to get stuff right. Right now, it doesn't sound like I'm getting anything right. But eventually, as a composer, not as the musicians are nailing it. But hopefully it'll become something. So the process of just doing it, we made an album of the stuff that did work and was good, but it's not always like that. Some days it's just a process. Is there any questions? Anybody got any questions yet? Yes? I intend to do this until mid-September, where I'll hit 400 days. And then they want it back next year. I like it. So I might just keep doing it for the rest of my life. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Any other questions? No? Okay. Where do you want to go from now?
Should we try P again?
P again? Yes.
Was that okay getting into P? That made sense?
Yep.
So we're still thinking two though.
Yeah, of course.
1, 2.
a accelerando from T to get up to tempo before the rip. Accelerando, which is a fancy word for getting faster.
And then we sort of
Accelerando.
just decided we'll just do a pause on the minim before you. It'll just be easier to, because you've got a written there, but
I do. Dee-dee-da. Yes, of course. Yep,
you can
great,
just sort of
great,
think
great.
of it as a pause.
Can I check, first bar of letter D, just make sure that they're D flat.
Which one?
S,
D?
sorry,
T.
S. S,
I
S.
played a D note.
Gotcha, right, cool, cool, cool,
Cool.
cool.
T or
Uh,
Yeah.
T?
letter T, yep.
One. Oh.
Yes. There we go. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. You.
Left me at you.
It's
You.
Just, that's difficult to do.
What is?
That.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you
It's
can
not
do
it.
it.
It's a
Oh.
tenth.
It's
Sounds
a
fun.
tenth.
He hasn't
After
learned
bars,
tense
yeah.
He
yet.
hasn't done tenths yet.
I've done tenths yet.
I'm not in tune. I do viola tenths.
Can you? Is it easier in some other inversion?
No. Oh, in a version, yes. I guess so.
What would it be?
I have no idea.
No, like
Tenth is a big stretch.
put the top note in the bottom. Can you do that?
Is that easier? That's, cool. So what have you done? You swap the top to the bottom.
Alright, is that what I've done?
Put the top
Yes.
note an octave lower.
I'll just put the bottom one up an octave. I can do that.
The bottom one up an octave.
Yep.
Oh. Bottom one up. Can you read what I'm? I can't read. 8 VA. I won't understand that tomorrow. Okay. Let's go from
Is that what
you.
you've got on you? That you?
No, V.
Oh, okay. Let's try from you.
Should this be in 2, not 4?
Yes.
Yes. Gotcha. Thank you. Noted.
Yeah. I'm not looking at the time signature.
Okay.
Three.
You. Right. Quick at the ending. I can tell it's the ending, can't you? Okay.
We're in 4.
Chum.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean? Wait.
Dee, dum.
Da, yakka.
Oh, it's in 3.
Yeah. From you again, and then we'll go back and fix the other bits, and we'll play it all the way through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good. So the cello has this roaring line from V.
Tenaclef would be nice.
Tenaclef. Tenaclef.
Maybe like 10 ledger lines.
Oh, yes, sorry. There is 2. Okay, sorry. I must have run out of enthusiasm. I was going to say time, but it was definitely enthusiasm. Okay. Sorry, right. Okay. Any bits you want to touch up before we give it a crack?
Could we just try from F?
From letter F, and then we're going to
That's
run
kind
it
of
from the
tricky-
top.
Tricky bit.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So, can we try it a little bit slower once
Yes?
from F just for me?
Yes.
So, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sorry.
We
Do
might
you want me
have
to leave
to.
that?
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I reckon lead it in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel
Yes.
But I think I need a first bit quicker.
Oh, no, it's because I didn't realise I was playing it again. I keep forgetting.
And then, yes. 3, 4. That's it. That's it.
last
Yeah,
one wasn't
sorry.
So you're the last one on the first and last of F.
Okay.
It's a competition to see how quickly you can
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's.
Try again.
Close your eyes, do it.
Okay, now I'll count in 3. So 1, 2, 3. I haven't got that C once.
There you go.
There you
It's very high. All the dogs are barking all through Berrydale.
And is letter I me? I lead that.
You lead that, yes. Yeah. Beat 'em. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yep. Okay. Want to give it a shot?
From the beginning?
Yeah. I'll give it a shot from the beginning. And then we might probably run it a couple of times because it won't be until we run it that we know what it's like. So, if you've only got one of these listens in you, thank you for your time. There's more to see, and I appreciate your attentiveness and your attention. As I said, they don't all, well, you heard from the curtain raiser, they don't all sound like this. We've got an album you can buy from me or upstairs of the days where we thought, yeah, they're good. We came back of a night time and recorded them proper in here. There's also a 4 p.m. book, which is this one here, which is the first 150 days of my diaries. So to a real edition of the canon of creative books. You know, we all started with The Artist's Way, didn't we? And then never got past chapter 3. I thought I'd write a whole book, so here we go. There's all the 150 plus the live audio is through that. So there's 11 hours of live music here from the museum, all through that book. There's heaps to engage with. Download. You can buy this little thing. It's an example of my score with a download code. All the things. Anyway, there's heaps of things. I'll come and have a chat because I just love to talk about creativity. It's a live stream. I'm waving to Mum, who's definitely going to text me this afternoon saying, "I'm not sure I like today." I know it. Definitely. Okay, here we go. I'll just do the numbers. Miranda, Phoebe, Caleb, Nick. Probably not something I'd play at home, but there you go. I spent the day putting notes on a page and they were that. Wow, there you go. Wow.
Did you like the beginning?
A question, yes. Yep. Would it be, because it's a blank page, would it be easier or harder to...
What was the question?
Yes, I will. Can I... Would it be easier or harder to write a score for a film? Because someone's presented me with a visual thing straight up. I think it's shit tons easier because we watch music now. We don't listen to it. Most of us do not listen to music. We watch it. Think about that for a second. Like you do on a screen. We watch it. So the visual content is king, and all I got to do is just support it at the background, knowing that certain speeds, certain minor, major, whatever, support that the action, the story. So it's so much easier when someone gives you a visual thing. This is harder because you're not watching a screen. You have no one's telling you what to think. So it's up to you to go, oh, my imagination thinks of blah, 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 blah. You might tell me where it put you. Maybe nowhere. Maybe you're not used to, you haven't been used to for years to actually listening to music with your eyes shut and going, where am I? Am I in a cave? Am I in a museum? Am I on a boat? Am I dead? I find that really fascinating that the imagination can do that, and sad that we don't do it very much. So if someone gives me a visual content, it's always easier. Always easier. Yes? The passers-by that most inspire me are the one who I swear, at least one a day, who come up to me and say, excuse me, can I interrupt you? Which they already have. And they say, what time is the show performance today? Yeah, I don't even look at the sign now, I just point. It's kind of rude, but fuck. They're the ones that really inspire me. Kind of. Maybe I'm just a bit numb to it now. Maybe it's an amazing place to write. It's better than doing it in my backyard, that's for sure. But yeah, all the things about how I feel, sometimes the room's full of happy people. Sometimes you can tell it's just the room's full of not happy or whatever. But it makes a difference. But normally, just showing up and going,
3 pages.
There's one. There's 2. There's 3. There you go. And da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's just functional music. And then just start with that. Write them down on the page. And then maybe within half an hour, that ya-da-da-da-da will ya-da-da-da-da-dee-da. It'll lead to something else. It's just following the function of stuff. And then sometimes the narrative shows up, sometimes it doesn't. I can't pick one today, can you? It's a funny one today. It jumps all over the place. So yeah, who knows? Hits and misses. But the hits are definitely on the record. There's like 42. There's two volumes, which is about 11% of all of them, which is about right for the things that you go, yes, 11%, 10%. That's a good ratio. Anything more, you're probably fooling yourself that you're going to shit a diamond every time you try and do something. All right, we'll do this, and then we'll play a slow one. A nice nourishing one, so you know that they can be better.
I was going to say, at the beginning, let's go for longer.
Yes.
Develop that drone.
Yep.
So then, yeah.
Great.
And then the same at C, starting softer and going for longer. So don't
Great.
cue
Gotcha.
A and D until...
You cue.
Can I also
Just
ask,
do it when you feel it.
can we have a little breath before B, like we do before E?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And it's sort of super, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they haven't. No. There's a dozen or so people who are kind of on a rotation. They come through. These guys are together sometimes, but not all the time. As it happens, you'll hear tomorrow the same crew, but usually not. So it's always the same instruments, but not always the same players. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And we'll do this, and then we'll play something really nice and calm after this so you can not have to limp out of the building.
And do you want maybe somebody to start first, you know, and then
Let's try that.
others come in?
Let's try it.
Nick, go for it.
Yep. Maybe back at, say, T, maybe T was a place to kind of bring back the drone before the end. Maybe we could have done that. Yeah, maybe, anyway. Suggestions? No? Twice as fast? No. Great, so there we go. Should we play something else that's nice and sweet? The American Psycho. Wow. Let's play the Celtic Lullaby, shall we?
Do you reckon he actually
Okay,
killed?
here's a lullaby. This is a nice thing to kind of, okay, we've had the horror scene. We need to calm now. This is from the Monday, the 1st of July. I wrote this. Was a Monday, and I wrote a lullaby. I called it Celtic. I was writing it going, I called it Celtic. I don't know what Celtic music really sounds like. Well, I don't know what the theory of it is, but I just persisted anyway. Yes.
We only just got
Day 370.
No, you got back like a week ago.
A well-executed mess. How about just a mess? yeah. Had some good moments, but you know, as a whole piece, meh.
We come in together.
racism.